There's a multitude of emotions swirling within me, like a storm brewing in the depths of my soul. It's difficult to find the right words to articulate the turmoil I feel without fearing judgment or sounding like a fool. Have you ever pondered why we often take the most precious things in life for granted, only realizing their true value once they slip through our fingers like grains of sand? It's a perplexing aspect of human nature, one that leaves me questioning my own actions and choices. When you were near, I craved space, a barrier between us that I thought I needed. But now, in your absence, all I yearn for is the warmth of your embrace, the comfort of your presence wrapping around me like a protective shield. It's an irony that isn't lost on me, how I pushed you away when you were within arm's reach, only to desperately long for your closeness now that you're gone. There are moments when I find myself watching you from afar, admiring your grace and beauty from a distance. Yet, despite my desire to approach you, to bridge the gap that separates us, I hesitate, held back by fear and uncertainty. Instead, I find excuses to engage in mundane conversations, to occupy your attention for just a fleeting moment, even though my true intentions remain hidden beneath the surface. It may seem as though I'm unaffected by your absence, that I wear a smile as a facade to conceal the depth of my emotions. But behind that facade lies a torrent of regret and longing, aching to be acknowledged and expressed. I know I've made mistakes, that I've hurt you in ways I never intended, and the weight of that knowledge bears down on me like a heavy burden. Yet, despite my remorse, I struggle to find the courage to confront you, to admit my faults and seek forgiveness. It's daunting to face the consequences of my actions, to lay bare my vulnerabilities and flaws for you to see. But I know that true healing can only begin with honesty and humility, with a willingness to confront the truth and make amends. I find myself yearning to speak to you, to pour out my heart and soul in a confession of remorse and regret. Yet, every attempt feels inadequate, every word falling short of expressing the depth of my emotions. I want to hold your hand, to look into your eyes and convey the sincerity of my apology, but the words elude me, slipping through my fingers like sand. I know that apologies alone cannot undo the pain I've caused, that forgiveness is a gift that must be earned through genuine remorse and heartfelt repentance. But I hope that you can find it in your heart to grant me that gift, to see beyond my mistakes and shortcomings to the person I aspire to be. So, I will come to you, humble and contrite, ready to face the consequences of my actions and accept whatever judgment you may pass. I cannot promise to make things right or to undo the hurt I've caused, but I can offer you the truth of my feelings and the sincerity of my intentions. I just need time to gather my thoughts and find the courage to take that first step towards reconciliation. And when I do, I hope that you will be there, ready to listen and perhaps, in time, ready to forgive. For I know that true forgiveness is not about forgetting the past, but about finding the strength to move forward together, hand in hand, towards a brighter future. Maintaining silence doesn't mean my heart is silent too. Amidst the quietness, emotions surge within me, speaking volumes that words fail to articulate. You may wonder why I keep my distance, why I don't reach out, why I seem so aloof. But please understand, it's not because I lack affection or regard for you. There are layers to this silence, reasons woven into the fabric of my being, reasons I struggle to express. If only I could bare my soul to you, let you peer into the depths of my heart, then perhaps you would comprehend the intensity of my longing. Each moment without you feels like an eternity, each heartbeat echoing your name. Nights stretch endlessly as my mind wanders to thoughts of you, sleep eluding me as I yearn for your presence. I offer silent prayers, fervently hoping for our bond to endure, for us to navigate the obstacles that stand in our path. Life, however, is often beyond our control. There are complexities and uncertainties that compel me to maintain this distance. It's not a lack of desire that keeps me from reaching out, rather, it's a desire to shield you from the turmoil that engulfs me. I don't wish to disrupt the tranquility of your existence, to burden you with my struggles. You see, there are moments when the weight of my world feels too heavy to bear, moments when I yearn for your solace, yet hesitate to seek it for fear of entangling you in my chaos. At night, when the world is cloaked in darkness and silence reigns supreme, it's hardest to resist the urge to reach out to you. I find myself drawn to memories captured in photographs, each image a bittersweet reminder of the moments we've shared. Tears flow freely as I grapple with the emptiness that pervades in your absence, longing for the warmth of your presence to chase away the shadows that linger. Despite the facade of happiness I present to the world, there are times when my heart aches with a profound sense of loss. It's as if a part of me is missing, a part that can only be made whole by your presence. I yearn to see your smile, to feel the comfort of your embrace, yet I restrain myself, mindful of the potential repercussions of my actions. I don't want to be the cause of your pain, the source of your sorrow. So, I endure the ache of longing in silence, suppressing the urge to reach out, to bridge the chasm that separates us. I remind myself that this distance is temporary, a necessary sacrifice to safeguard your happiness. Even if it means sacrificing my own, I am willing to bear the burden of your resentment if it ensures your peace of mind. It's not easy, this silent struggle that consumes me from within. There are moments when my resolve wavers, when the temptation to break my silence becomes almost unbearable. Yet, in those moments, I draw strength from the knowledge that my actions, however painful they may be, are born out of love. I want nothing more than to see you happy, to witness the joy reflected in your eyes. Even if it means sacrificing my own happiness, I am willing to endure this silence, this separation, if it means sparing you from further pain. You are a free spirit, meant to soar high above the clouds, and I refuse to be the anchor that weighs you down. So, until the storms within me subside, until I can find solace in the calm of my own heart, I will remain in the shadows, watching from afar. And though you may never fully understand the depth of my love, know that it burns brightly, a beacon of hope amidst the darkness that threatens to consume me.